Hello everyone, we are from group 4. Today we are going to discuss about financial control. Before that, let me introduce my team. First, Arif Rahman Hakim, second me Aura Josiana Marsyaf, and my friend Ayu Safitri. Okay, let's move to the first topic. First, we need to know what is the definition of financial control. In general, control will define as an initiative that we choose because we believe that the probability of obtaining a desired outcome will be increased in the future. And what is financial control? It is the stage where the financial plan is implemented based on the control initiative that we have chosen before. And in selecting financial control manager usually will rely on their belief and their past experience. Okay, let's move to the extending of traditional concept. In the behavioral approach to design and implementation of financial control subsystem, the production of accounting information is not a final step. It is more the intermediate step to assist in managing the organization by influencing the behavior of its member. When we want to design appropriate control system that accurate and also reliable based on accounting information, we need to emphasize the traditionally placed on the following 7 factors. There are: first, engaging personnel who will carry out their responsibility competently with their integrity. The second, avoiding incompatible function by separating duties and the responsibilities. Third, defining the authority associated with the position so that the property of transactions that are executed can be evaluated. Four, establishing a systematic method to assure that transactions are recorded accurately. 5. Ensuring that the documentation is adequate. 6. Safeguarding asset by designing procedure to limit access to asset. And the last, designing independent check to promote accuracy. Traditional concept of control need an extension of scope beyond accounting control and the financial statement. And to make the extension successfully, the knowledge of accounting control must be combined with many other sources of knowledge for the purpose of influencing the behavior of the member in the organization. The next material will be handled by my friend. Time is yours. Thank you.
Comprehensive control. Comprehensive control system is actually a configuration of integrated formal subsystem that support the administrative process. To be formalized, a control subsystem must be structured in advance and designated as a process appropriate to the achievement of specific objective. A control system must encompass planning activities, operating activities, and the required feedback function. Planning. The planning process is characterized in terms of goal-setting behavior. The act of goal-setting process can help reveal the deficiency in the organizational structure. Planning and control is essential to each other. In this sense, the control requirement can operate as a set of constraints for the planning function. Operation. The term operation refers to conduct of operating activities of the organization. Operating control is the process of monitoring and correcting operation activities during the implementation of the management plan. Feedback. Feedback in organization come from both formal and informal sources and range from non-verbal communication to routinely generated statistical tabulation. Feedback is served as the basis of making evaluation that will influence the distribution of reward, the assessment of penalty, and the alteration of the planning and operating process that generated the feedback. Control interaction. The design of planning subsystem for the near term and the long term, the creation of control support for operation, and the decision to emphasize certain feedback measures to indicate success and failure are highly interrelated issues. This interrelationship can be managed to great advantage if an organization can successfully link the control subsystem designed to support the planning, operating, and feedback function.
Hello guys, and now I will continue the presentation next about conceptual factor. Conceptual factor context can be a very important part of successful planning and implement of financial control system. Context refers to a set of characteristics which measure the empirical setting in which the control system will be established. Environmental stability control design in a stable environment. It may differ from design control in an ever-changing environment. Stability is exogenous environment can be judged by the movement that externality procedure product that require a response. And next about profit motive. The existence of the profit motive is certainly not the barrier to use a measure of accounting assessment of productivity. On the other hand, it is clear that the system motive-based control and profitability measure often do not can be translated directly into a not-profit context. Profit size is important even though it is difficult to be used as the indicator of performance success. Finance of an organization. Indicator of success are often shown in statistical form. Okay, process factor. A simple process is indicator characteristic by understanding a cause and effect relationship. A process complex cause some relationships are not well understood. So the simple processes are easier to control than complex ones. Okay, we move about design consideration. Control is defined as a choice initiative because of the belief that the profitability of getting the desired result will increase. Okay, next about agency theory. Facilities anticipation of logical sequence by providing framework for understanding and predicting behavior. And again, an agent is a person hired by own to carry out the tasks that have been designed by the owner. Okay, that's all our presentation. Good morning.